Hey, shalom, Israel. Shalom. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Brakathum to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema and the Thun Bashem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under the leadership of Commanding General YAHANNA. All right, and what we teach is that Hispanics and Native American Indians are in fact the Israelites according to the Bible. All right. 1 second. Yeah. All right. All right. Today's is the Sabbath service. All right. This is what we do every Saturday. Right. This is a command that we teach the Sabbath service. All right. Every Saturday, throughout your generation. Now, the Christian church, like we always say, the Christian church would teach that you're supposed to have service on a Sunday. All right. And the Christian church would tell you that Sunday is the Sabbath. It's the day of rest. You know what I mean? See, the Christian church is just all messed up. All right. So you have to get up out that Christian church because they're not teaching you anything. The only thing that they're doing is hustling you. All right. One thing about it, you know what I mean? They'll talk about all the drug dealers and all the murderers and all the sinners and all this other different stuff, but they are the biggest sinners on this planet. All right. They are the hustlers. They hustle people about their money without teaching them anything. All right. That's what's keeping us inside of these conditions that we're in right now, these damn Christian churches. And that's why we say you run up out these damn churches. They're not teaching you anything. All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and start off the Sabbath service. All right. The Sabbath service is now beginning. Right. La Yashala. All right, we're gonna set up the prayer. With that, I said Amidium, which means to stand. Or Panyahakodam means to turn and face the east. All right, wherever your east is, that's where you turn. All right, y'all repeat after me. All right, we're going to say the prayers in the Hebrew, and then we're going to say it in the English. All right, Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Daba'ah, Razazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arazazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Lakam, Kap, Yawam, Wasalakmanau, Kawawak Yanau, Katsalaknau, Kawawak Yanau, Wala'ah, Tabi'a Yanau, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashanau, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala'ala, Wakapara, La'ai, Walami, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, Yahweh be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. All right, this is a cup. Prayer for power. All right, repeat after me. Yahweh, Ma'ashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Shah, Nathanael, a cup, Lara Pa'ah, Kalmakala'ah, Wakalmarawa, a cup, Latsahar, Hamatzazariah, a cup, Lahakoyim, Hamathim, a cup, Al-Rakawa, Hasama'ala, Lagarshan, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman, in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. All right, Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'am, Yahweh, Ashah, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Amathan, Lamawat, Regal, Al-Nawah, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ala, Yayashan, Shalamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayara, Walayala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Napashka, Yahweh, Shamar Tazla Afka, Wabba Afka, Ma'ai, it's like Ma'ai, Ma'aita, I will long. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai, Al Dayamulaka, Al Nakarash, Wa'al, Dashakwat, Al Kaya, Hana, Awiyabika, Yahama, Yawan, Wamasanayaka, Nasha'ah, Slaki Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'irayam, Slaki, Ya'irayam, Ya'irayamwa, Sawa, Wayataya, Slaki, Waya, Dayal, I Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amara, Lakawa, Wana Akakidam, Magaria, Wala'ala, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Wa, Kaya, Nawa, Aitazawa, Nawa, Aitazawa, La, Yakarwa, Alia, Barya, Yakarabwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'ala, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'ani Mawan, Wa'amalak, Palashah, Ain Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Dalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labunya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadia, Kasayasara Ra'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Koyashwan, Nashamatslaki, Nashamatwa, Ba'ayan, the Ara, Hayakwa, the Mun, La'a the Ma, Shayatowa, Nadayamoa, Kaira, Wakasa Abba, Wakasa Ba, Wakata Armana, Slaki, Wakata Tazalmana, Kal, Nasa Yakomwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahan, Slaki, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatonwa, Kagogla, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Ka'ash, Dabara'ira, Ya'ira, Wakala, Aslaki, Wakal, Lahaba, Dalahat, Hariam, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Araya, Wabasa Slaki, Waba Sawapaka, Dabalahom, Dabahalom, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ai, Wayakaparu, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahweh, Labaka, Al, Yawan, Al, Kal, Ha'arazah. And in English, keep not thy silence, O my power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be a remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inheritance of Tyre. Assyrians also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished and endure. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red and like Zeid. Yea, all their princes like Zabal and their Zamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power in possessions. O my power, let them make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the earth, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temperance, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill the princes with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, Barak. This is blessings in the Hebrew. Rakatha Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Matzazabah Ya'ah. Alawab Yahanna. Alawab Hasarari. Hakwatazah Yayam. Hakha Yayawim. Waha'akwafim. Yahweh. Mahashim. Yahweh Shah. The water on mount in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. All right. Sar means to turn. Yeshabia means to be seated. All right. Now we're going to get into these scriptures. All right. Now I said this is I.S.U.P.K. Florida. All right. I.S.U.P.K. Tampa. On the Commander General YAHANNA. I am Precinct Officer 500 MAGAZAR. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into these scriptures. So what we do, we read the Bible in Hebrew, and then we translate it into the bastard's tongue, which is the English. But that's what we're going to do. All right. So, Salaki, we are in the book of Numbers, chapter 21, verse 21. All right. Put this right here. Numbers 21 and 21. All right. Numbers 21 and 21. All right. 21 and 21. All right. Now we're going to read it in Hebrew first and then the English after. All right. We're going to read a couple of verses up and then we're going to stop and we're going to read it in Hebrew. So I'm not going to read it all the way through in Hebrew. I'm going to read a few scriptures at a time and then give it to you in English. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 21. Wayashalak. Yasharala. Mala'ah. Mala'kayam. Al Sayakan Malach Ha'amaya La'amar. Verse 22. Ibarah Ba'aratazah Ba'aratazakah Salaki La'ah Nasab Salaki Nasah Bashar Ba Shadah Waya man Waba Baram La'ah Nashatha Maya Ba'ara by the rock. Ha'amalak, Nalak, Id, Ishar, Naibar, Nabalak, 23, Wala'ah, Nathan, Sayakan, Ath, Yasharala, Abar, Banabalawa, Waya'a, Sop, Wayakan, Ath, Kal, Amarwa, Wayataza'ah, Laquara'ath, Yasharala, Ha'amad, Bara, Wayaba'ah, Waharatazah, Wayala come by your own slacking. Baya Sha'ala, verse 24. Waya Ka'awa, slacking. Waya Kahawa, Yasharala, Lapanya, slacking. Lapaya, Karab, Waya Yarash, slacking. Aratazawa, Ma'a, Ranana, Id, Yabak, slacking. Yabakwa, Id, Bunya, I'm Amara, slacking. I'm a walk. Kaya, Azah, Gabawal, Bunya, I'm a one, verse 25. Waya Kwak, Yasharala, Ap, Kal, Ha'ai, Rayam, Ha'ala, Wayashab, Yasharala, Bakal, Idea, Ha'amar, slagi, Ha'amarwa, Bakashah wa one, Wabakal, Banatanya. All right. All right, verse 26. Verse 26. Kaya, Kasha, Kashab one. It's like a Kashab, but one. Ayara, Sayakan, Malak, Ha'amarwa. It's like a Ha'amaya. It's like a Ha'amariya. Hawa'a, Wahawa'a, Nalakam, Ba Malak, Mawa'aba, Hara'a, Shawan, Wayakwak, Kal, Aratazawa, Maya Dawa, Id, Iranan, Al, Khan. Verse 27. My bad. Al, Khan, Ya Amarwa, Slaki, Ya'amara wa Hamasha Layam Ba'awa Kashabwan Dabana Wata Kawana Ayara Saya Kawan 28 Kaya Asha Yataza'a Makasha, it's like in Makasha 1 Lahaba Makwara Yap Sayakan Akala Ara Slaki Mawa Aba Ba'ila Ya Bamawath Ira Nun verse 29 let me see verse 29 Awaya Lak Mawa Abba Da Ain Kamawash Nathan Bunyawa Palaya Sum Wabanath Yawa Bashar Bayath Lamalak Amaria Slacking Amaria Sayakawan verse 30 Wana Yara Wana Yaram Abad Kashab 1 Id Daya Bawan Wana Shah it's like it Wana Shayam Id Napak Imar Id Maya the Slaki Maya the Ba'a verse 31 Wayashab Yasharala Ba'arataza Ha Amaria verse 32 Wayashalak Masha Lara Slaki Lara Gal Ath Ya'ai Zara Wayalaka Dewa Wayalaka Dewa Banataya Waya Yarasha Waya Yarash Salaki Waya Warash Waya Warash Ath Ha'amaria Ashar Shum verse 33 Waya Panwa Waya Alawa Dabrak Habashan Waya Taza'a Aragal Malak Habashan Lakora Thumb Uslaki Hawa'a Wakal Imawa Lamala Slaki Lamalak Ma Adara Slaki Ada Ra'aya verse 34 Waya Amar Yahweh Al Masha Al Dayara'ah Athawa, Kaya, Bayadak, Natha, Thaya, Athawa, Wayaath, Salakin, Wa'ath, Kal, Amarwa, Wa'atha, Aratazawa, Wa'ai, Shata, Samet, Wa'ai, Shayath, Lawa, Ka'amar, Salakin, Ka'amar, Aisha, Yath, Lasaya Khan, Malak, Ha'a, Maria, Ashar, Yawashab, Bakashab, Yawa. It's lucky. Bakashab, 1, verse 35. Wayakawa, Athawa, Wa'ath, Banyawa. All right, that was 33. I'll go ahead and finish out 34. 35 and 34. Oh, that should have been it right there. All right. Wa'ath, Kal, Amarwa, Id, Bala Thanya, Hasha'ai, Yara, Lawa, Sharayad, Waya, Yarashwa, Ath, Ira Slaki, Aratazawa, all right, I think that should have been it. Yeah, I just killed it all. All right, Salaki. All right, so we're going to start in the English. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 21. All right, in the bastard's tongue. And Israel sent messengers unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, saying, Let me pass through thy land. We will not turn into the fields or into the vineyards. We will not drink of the water of the well, but we will go along by the king's highway. All right, by the king's highway until we be past the border. Verse 23. And Sihon, how not suffer Israel to pass through his border, but Sihon gathered all his people together and went out against Israel into the wilderness, and he came to Jahaz and fought against Israel. Verse 25, verse 24, Salaki. And Israel smote him with the edge of the sword and possessed his land from Arnon unto Jabbok, even unto the children of Ammon, for the border of the children of Ammon was strong. Verse 25. And Israel took all these cities, and Israel dwelt in all the cities of Amorites, in Heshbon, and in all the villages thereof. All right, and that's what you have to realize too. I want to say something on that. One thing about it, the Lord will tell you off the top. If you obey his commands, the Lord, you don't have to be afraid. All right. The Lord will fight for you. All right. The Lord will give you the strength. Whatever the Lord would do for you, the way he would do for you for being obedient. I mean, the Lord will fight for you. The Lord will make your enemies flee away from you. I mean, you should go to him one way and they should flee 6, 7 ways. All right, that's one thing about the Lord when you fighting against anybody or your enemies. The Lord says, be not afraid. Don't be afraid of your enemies. I mean, the Lord was always telling us to go take over these people's land. All right. But things happen when we disobey. We don't go over to take over the land. All right. So that's what Israel did. Israel fought against these people. All right. The Amorites, and they took their land, their cities. They took it. All right. They didn't go and ask for it. They took it in possessions. So it belonged to them. All right. Let's keep going. For Heshbon was the city of Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who had fought against the former king of Moab, and taken all his land out of his hand, even unto Arnon. All right. So even them two had fought, but Israel, the Amorites and Moab had fought. All right. And he took the land from Moab, and Israel came and took it from them. Feel what I'm saying? That's it. Listen, that's how you take over something. All right. You take it. All right. If the Lord wants you to go and take something by force, you're going to take it. All right. Don't go to the side. Don't go to the left side. Don't go to the right side. Go and take it. Do exactly what the Lord tell you to do and go and do it. All right. And a lot of people, they hate the Bible because, I mean, the Lord tell us to do things like this here, but the Lord is not unjust for doing that. All right. The Lord is a man of war. That's what you have to understand. The Lord ain't no soft, feminine dude, you know what I mean, or man that's telling you to go pray with him. You know what I mean? Go and join together, go hold hands and sit in Indian style, and y'all just talk about love all goddamn day. No, the Lord is about war. The Lord is a man of war. And when the Lord tell you to go and do something, you go and do it. All right. That don't look like no one that's just going to pray with somebody. And that's what the Christian church teach. They teach you got to go pray with them. You got to go sit with them. You got to love. You got to love, 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 love. Call their Dr. Love, because all they want to do is just love. Like the scripture said, there's a time for everything. All right. There's a time for love and there's a time for war. All right. The Lord wants you to go to war. When it's time, when he say go to war, that's that time. When it's time to love, that's that time. But the Lord is not going to go and tell you to love everybody. That time for you to love your people is when y'all fighting amongst each other. That's that time to love. All right, there's a time for everything. If it ain't a time for y'all to love each other, it's because y'all already love each other. All right, and y'all not fighting amongst each other. All right. So that's that time. When it's time to love, it's time to love. But when it's time for war, it's time to go to war. It's time to fight. All right. And maybe ain't that time to make peace. All right. There's a time for everything. All right. Now, just a sidebar. I just want to get that out real quick, just to help y'all understand certain things when they go on inside of the Bible. People think that, oh, the Lord just want these people just to fight, 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 fight. Listen, the Lord is a man of war. All right. The Lord ain't no soft sissy. Salaki, excuse me my language. The Lord is not soft. The Lord is a man. All right. All right, verse 27. All right, wherefore they that speak in Proverbs say, come into Heshbon, let the city of Sihon be built and prepared. Verse 28. For there is a fire gone out of Heshbon, a flame from the city of Sihon. It hath consumed all of Moab, and the lords of the high slacking, and the lords of the high place of Arnon. Verse 29. Woe to thee, Moab, thou art undone, O people of Chemos. He hath given his son that escaped, and his daughter into captivity unto Sihon, king of the Amorites. Verse 30. We have shot at them. His bond is perished, even unto Dibon, Salaki. And we have laid them waste, even unto Nephah, which reached unto Medeba. All right, verse 31. Thus Israel dwell in the land of Amorites. 32. And Moses sent spies out Jaazar, and they took the villages thereof and drove out the Amorites that were there. All right, like I said, that was that time. All right, because we was taking over land. All right, we always, if the Lord tell us to go take over something, you go and take it over. All right. Moses sought out those spies, and when they sought and see what was going on in them lands, they came and brought word back to Moses, and Moses sent them warriors out, all right, to go take over something. All right, verse 33. And they turned and went up by the way of Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, went out against them, he and all his people, to the battle of Idrea. Verse 34. And the Lord said unto Moses, fear him not. What? Let's read that again. All right. And the Lord, that's with capital letters, that's to let you know that's the Most High, right? Said unto Moses, fear him not, for I have delivered him into thy hand. All right. And all his people and his land, and thou shalt do to him as thou didst unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, which dwell at Heshbon. 35. So they smote him, all right, and his sons and all his people, until there was none left him alive, and they possessed his land. All right. So, like I said, the Lord don't play. The Lord tell you to go and do something. No, I mean, you go carry out the order. The Lord gave Moses the order to give to the children of Israel to go and take the land, not go over there, ask for it. They went over there and took the land. All right, deboed it. That's one thing about the Lord. The Lord ain't no chump. All right, the Lord ain't soft. The Lord ain't effeminate. All right, you can't play the Most High like that. And I notice it's a lot of like Christians. What they do, they try to effeminize the Most High. They try to effeminize the Bible. All right, they make it like the Bible is so soft that all you do is just love all goddamn day. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, like listen, there's a time for everything. And the Lord is not about all that love, unless it's for his people. All right. At this time, like around this time, this is when we need to start loving each other. Because the scripture says, gather yourself together, O nation not desired. Feel what I'm saying? This is that time for love, because we're so separated, we're so scattered, we hate each other so much. This is that time, all right, for love, not for everybody, only for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, because we're the ones that scattered. We're the ones that's strangers to each other. We're the ones that's hating each other. We're the ones that's fighting, unaliving, robbing, stealing, and doing all kind of evil to each other. This is that time that we love each other. All right, we have to come back together as a unit, as we have to reunite with each other, the blacks and Hispanics and indigenous people. This is that time that we should be doing that now. All right, because World War III is here. All right, that's what you have to understand. We need each other right now. All right, this is our time, and we need to be taking advantage of it right now. While they going to war with each other, all right, this is that time we need to be uniting with each other. While they going to war, they fighting amongst each other. All right, like that damn devil in Minnesota. All right, ICE just unalived this damn lady, and she is one of them. Feel what I'm saying? While all of this white on white crime going on, we need to be uniting with each other. This is that time. All right. It's not a time for war with each other. It's not a time for war with them. It's time for love, loving each other and coming together. All right. Gathering ourselves together. Nation, not desire. All right. So I don't want to go too long on that though. We're going to go to the next verse. All right. Where we at? All right. Ooh, excuse me. So we have Salaki. 41. All right, so we'll do 10 apiece on this one. All right. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 1. All right. Waya Iowa, Bunya, Yasharala, Waya, Kanawa, Ba'ira, Bawath, Mawa'aba, Ma'ai Bara, Layara, Salaki, Laya, Radan, Yara, Kawa. All right. Balak, Balak, Salaki. Verse 2. These words are very small, so just bear with me. I'm trying to see them. All right. Wayara'ah, Balak, Bun, Tazapawara, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Ashah, Yasharala, Amaria, Amaria, Slaki, Amaria, Maraya, Amaria. Verse 3. Wayagar, Mawa'aba, Mabunya, Ha'ain, Ma'ad, Slaki, Ma'ada, Kaya, Rab, Hawa'ah, Wayaquatazar, Mawa'aba, Mapunya, Bunya, Yasharala. Verse 4. Waya Amar, Mawa'aba, Al, Zakwanaya, Madayan, Aitha, Ith. It's like Aitha, Yala, Kakawa, Yala Kakawa, Hakwa Hall, Ath, Kal, Sabaya, Bataya, Nawa, Kala, Kak, Hashawar, Ath, Yarak, Slaki, Yarak, Hashada, Zabalak, Bun, Tazapo 1, Slaki, Tazapo War, or Tazapo War. All right. Palak, Lamawa, Abba, Ba'aith, Hawa'ah, verse 5. Wayashalach, Mala'ah, Bayam, Al, Bala'aim, Bun, Ba'aiwar, Pathawa, Ra, Asha, Al, Hana, Hawa, Salaki. Now, Hana, Hara, Aratazah, Bunyu, Amarwa, Salaki, Amawa, Imawa, Lakwa Ra'ah, Lun, or Slaki, Lawa, La Amar, Hana, Ain, Yataza'ah, Matazarayam, Hana, Kasa, Ath, Ayan, Slaki, Ayan, Ha'aratazah, Wahawa, Yashab, Malaya, verse 6. Wa'aith, Laba, Na'ah, Ara, Laya, Ath, Ha'ain, Hazaha, Kaya, Izawam, Hawa'ah, Manaya, Awalaya, Ayakal, Naka, Bawa, Wa'agar, Shagawa, Shagawa, Wa'a, Garasha, Nawa, Man, Ha'aratazah, Kaya, Yada'ai, Thaya, Ath, Ashar, Dabarak, Mabarak, Wa'ashar, Da'ara, Yawa'ara, verse 7. Verse 7. Waya labawa zakwa naya mawa'aba wazakwa naya marayan yakwasa mayam bayadam wayaba'awa al bala'aim wayad. It's like it. Wayada barawa alayawa Debaria, Balak, verse 8. Amar, Alayaham, Laya, Nawa, Pa, Halayala, Wahasha, it's like it Wahasha, the Ya, Atakam, the Bar, Kaasha, Yadabar, Yahweh, Alaya, Wayashabua, it's like it Wayashabua, Wara, Mislaki, Sharia, Maya Abba, Mawa Abba, Ain, Balai, it's like it Bala Ain, verse 9, Wayaka'a, Alahayam, Al, Bala Ain, Waya Amar, Maya, Ha'a, Nashayam, Ha'ala, Mark, verse 10, Waya Amar, Bala'aim, Al, Ha'ala, Yam, Ha'alim, Slaki, Alayam, Balak, Bun, Tazaparar, Malak, Mawa'aba, Shalak, Aliyah. All right. So we just stopped at verse 10 and we're going to pick back up in verse 11. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 1. And the children of Israel set forth and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side, joined by Jericho, Salaki. Verse 2. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all the Israel, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites, and Moab was sore afraid of the people because they were many, and Moab was distressed because of the Israelites. Hey, Salaki. Hey, listen. That's how much pressure we put on these other nations, man, especially when it comes down to obeying the Most High. The Most High give you that strength. He give you that courage. You know what I mean? They pretty much was like, damn, man, they see exactly what Israel had done to the other nation. Man, that's what you call pressure. All right. I know a lot of people love to use that word, pressure. Oh, yeah, I'm pressure. No. What the Israelites did to these other nations, you know what I mean, by the power of the Most High, that's pressure. You know what I mean? These people was, look, they said these people were stressed out. They said these people were stressed out. We stressed their ass out. You know what I mean? And listen, that's what I love about this truth, man. Because people don't realize, like, when you obey the Most High, that's how you get your protection, your love, your strength. I mean, your wisdom. You get it from the Most High by obedience. You know what I mean? Like the scripture says, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All right. When you start realizing that, you like, damn. When you fear the Lord, that's when you realize, like, listen, this is where I get all my power, my strength, and everything from. Like, just understand the Lord, by obeying the Lord took us up out of Egypt, man. You know what I mean? Because he had so much love for us. You know what I'm saying? But we have to just stop disobeying the Lord, man. We have to stop being sinners because the Christian churches want you to be a sinner. I mean, they tell you that the laws are done away with, but did you know that the laws and the commandments is what give you strength? That is what give you courage. That's what give you protection. That's how you get the Lord on your side, by obeying his instructions. That's how you become a people. All right. But because the other nations is so jealous, like they would tell you anything just to keep you from obeying the Most High. Feel what I'm saying? Because they know that's where you get your strength from. You know what I mean? How many movies y'all done seen that, you know what I mean, someone try to infiltrate someone with a lot of power just to make them give it all up, and then it weakens them when they, you know what I mean, when they give all their power up. Feel what I'm saying? It's like it's some cartoons like that. It's some movies like, feel what I'm saying? And we need that power. Almost like, just think about like Superman. Even Superman, you know, Superman need the sun to gather strength. All right. But when he's near that kryptonite, that's what weakens him. All right. Our kryptonite is us following behind these other nation of people. All right. That's our kryptonite. That's what makes us weak. All right. That's why the Lord says, separate yourselves from thy enemies. Separate. All right. This is what gives you strength. When you obey the Most High and his instructions, this is what gives you strength. All right. To overcome anything. All right. Obedience. This is what we need. We need to stop. Like, we need to wake up and realize that. That's the reason why we're in the conditions that we're in. That's the reason why we're in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations. You know what I mean? That's the reason why we out here strung out on drugs. We in the abortion clinic killing babies by the millions. And listen, and we in the prison system. We got so many different diseases known to man. All right. Because we refuse to listen to the Most High, but we'll rather listen to the oppressor. All right, the one that's been oppressing us for over 400 years and still oppressing us. In order to get out them conditions and get our inheritance back, we have to come back to the Lord. All right, you have to come back to learning what the Lord needs you to do. You're not going to find it nowhere else but in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge under Commander Journey YAHANNA. There's nowhere else you can find that but here. And listen, I would not want to be no other place but here. You know what I mean? This is where I'd rather be at. I listen, I don't want to be out there. Like, you have to understand, like, we could be doing anything else in the world, all right, freely. But you have to understand there's consequences to that. There's consequences to you going back into the world. And there also are consequences to following the Most High, follow his commandments and his statutes. I mean, observing his judgments. All right. Obeying the laws. There are consequences. That's why the scripture says, if you hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God to observe, to do all the commandments, I mean, he's going to set you on high above all nations on the face of this earth. And it's proven. You just have to do it. I mean, what else you gonna lose? You doing what the Lord tell you to do? I guarantee. Matter of fact, y'all need to do this challenge right here. I see everybody doing these little challenges. This is the challenge you need to do. Obey the Most High. Learn what you need to learn when it comes down to the law, statutes, commandments, and see how it makes a difference in your life. Come into school and come and learn, and we'll show you how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We'll teach you how to be a brother and a sister to each other. We'll teach you how to love, you know what I mean, and separate yourself from the oppressor and stop doing the things that's keeping you away from getting your strength. You will not lose. All right. The Lord do not lie. You do it, these things is going to come upon you. That's blessings. All right. So Salaki. Verse 4. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, now shall this company lick up all that they are, Salaki, lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licketh up the grass of the field. And Blake, Salaki, and Balak, the son of Zippor, I think I said it right, was king of the Moabites at that time. Verse 5. He sent messengers therefore unto Balaam, the son of Beero, to Pethro, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover their face of the earth, and they bide over against us. Verse 6. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for us. Pre-adventures, I will prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he from thou blessed is blessed, and he whom thou curseth is cursed. Verse 7. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with their rewards of divination in their hand, and they came unto Balaam and spake unto him the words of Balak. Verse 8. And he said unto them, lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord spake, as the Lord shall speak unto me, and the princes of Moab abide with Balaam. And the Most High came unto Balaam and said, what men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto the Most High, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, hath sent unto me, saying, all right, we're going to stop right there, and we're going to pick back up at verse 11. All right. All right, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 11. All right. Hana, ha'ai, salaki, ha'ayin, hayaz, salaki, haya taza'ah, matazarayim, wayakasa, ayan, ha'aratazah, ata, laka, Koba, Laya, Atawa, Awalaya, Salaki, Awala, Salaki, Awalaya, Awakal, Lahalakam, Bawa, Wagara, Shatayan, Salaki, Wagar, Shaya, Tamwa, the Yawa, Salaki. All right. Waya Amar, Alahayam, Salaki, Alahayam, Al, Bala'ain, La'a, the lock. Amaham, La'a, Da'ara, Ha'aim, Kaya, Barawak, Hawa'a, verse 13, Wayaquam, Bala'aim, Baquar, Waya Amar, Al, Sharaya, Balak, Labunya, it's like it, Labawa, Al, Aratazakum, Kaya, Ma'ain, it's like it, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Latha, Taya, Lahalak, Imakum, verse 14, Wayakorwa, Mawa, Sharaya, Mawa'aba, Waya Amarwa, it's like it, Waya Amarwa, Waya Amawa, Al, Kalak, Waya Amarwa, Ma'ain, Bala'ain, Halak, Imanawa, Imanawa, verse 15, Waya Iwad, Balak, Shalach, it's like it, Shalach, Sharayam, Rabayam, Wanna ka, Badayam, Ma'allah, verse 16, Waya Ba'awa, it's like it, Waya Ba'awa, Al, Bala'ain, Waya Amarwa, Lawa, Ka, Amar, Balak, Bun, Taza Pawar, it's like it, Taza Pawar, Al, Na'a, Tamana, Mahalak, Alaya, verse 17, Kaya, Kabad, Aka, it's like it, Aka, Akabarak, oh, it's like it, Akabadak, Ma'ad, Ma'ada, Wakal, Ashar, Da'amar, Alaya, Aisha, Walaka, Na'a, Koba, Laya, Ath, Ka'ai, it's like it, Ha'ain, Hazaha, verse 18, Waya'ain, Bala'ain, Waya Amar, Al, Abadia, Balak, Ain, Yathan, Laya, Balak, Mala'a, Bayathonwa, Kasa, Wazahab, La'a, Awakal, La'abar, Ath, Punya, Yahweh, Al Hayah, La'ai, Shawath, Quator, it's like it, Quatana, Awa, Padawa, La, verse 19. Wa'aitha, Wa'aitha, Shabawai, Salaki, Shabawai, Na'a, Bazar, Guam, Atham, Halayala, Waya Adai, Ma, Yasak, Yahweh, the bar, Amaya, verse 20, Waya Ba'a, Allahayam, Al, Bala'aim, Layala, Waya Amar, Lawa, Aim, La Kora'ah, Lak, Ba'awa, Ha'ana, Slaki, Ha'ana, Shayam, Kawam, Lak, Atham, Wa'ak, Ak, Hadabar, Ashar, Adabar, Alayat, Athawa, the Aisha. All right. So that's the end of 20. All right. And we'll pick back up in verse 22. All right. So we're going into verse 11 first. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 11. In the bastard's tongue. Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt. There is a people come out of Egypt, which cover their faces of the earth. Come now, curse me them. Pre-adventure, I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. Verse 12. And the Most High said unto Balaam, thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the prince of Balak, get you into your land, for the Lord refused to give me leave to go with you. And the prince of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refused to come with us. Verse 15. And Balak sent yet again prince, more and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam and said to him, thus saith Balak, the son of Zippor, let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me. Verse 17, for I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. Verse 18, and Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God to do less or more. Now therefore I pray unto tarry ye also hear this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. Verse 20. And the Most High came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call thee, raise up, and God, and go with them. But yet the word which I say, but yet the word which I shall say unto thee that shalt thou do. All right. So let's get back into verse 21. All right, in the Hebrew. All right, where we at? That's 38. All right. 23, 22. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 21. All right. Wayaquam, Bala'aim, Baquar, Wayakapath, Wayakabash, Ath, Athanayu, it's like it, Athanawa, Wayalak, Ain, Sharaya, Mawa'abam, verse 22, Waya Kara, Apa, Alahayam, Kaya, Hawalak, Hawa'a, Wayataya, Tazabah, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Badar, it's like a Badarak, Lashatan, Lawa, Waha Rakab, Al, Athanaya, it's like a Athanawa, Washanaya, Na'ai, Rayawa, Amawa, verse 23, Wathara'ah, Ha'a, the one, Ath, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Nazazab, Badarak, Wakara, it's like a Wakarabwa, Shalawa, Shalawapa, Bayadawa, what the thoughts, what the ta, Ha'ata yan, it's like a Ha'ata one, Man, Hadarak, what the lock, Bashada, it's like a Wayak, Bala'aim, Ath, Ha'a, the one, Lahata Ta, Hadarak, verse 24, Waya Amar, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Ba, Masha'ai, Wall, Hakara, it's like a Hakara, Mayam, Gadar, Mazah, Wagadar, Mazah, verse 25. What the Ra? Wa the Ra'ah. Ha out the one, out the Shlaki. Ha, out the one. Ath, Mala'ak, Yahweh. Wa, Dal, 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 Dalak, Wa, Dala, Chatzah. Al, Hakwayar. Wa, Dala, Wa, Dalak Tazar. Dalak Tazar. Katazar. Slaki. Wa, Dala, Katazar. Ath, Ragal, Bala'ain, Al, Hakwayah, Wayasap, Laha Kata, verse 26. Waya Wasap, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Ibawa, Ibawar, Waya Amar, Slaki, Waya Ahmad, Bamakwa, Wam, Tazara, Ashar. All right. Ayah, Slaki, Ayan, the bark. Slaki, the rock. Lana Sa, Slaki, La Nata Wath, Yamayan, Washa, Ma'awal, verse 27. What the rock, Slaki, what the Ra'ah, Ha'ah, the one, Ath, Mala'ak, Yahweh, what the Ra, Batazar, the Koth, Bala'ain, Wayakar, Ap, Bala'ain, Wayak, Ah, Ha'ah, the one, Kama, Slaki, Kamakwala, Slaki. Verse 28. Wayapathak, Yahweh, Ath, Panya, the Yum, Slaki, the one, Wata Amar, Labala'aim, Ma, Ishar, Slaki, Ashar, Yathaya, Lak, Kaya, Hakaya, Tanaya, Za, Shalash, Regalium, Waya Amar, Bala'ain, La'ata, one, Kaya, Ha, Da'ala, La, Baya, Lawa, Yash, Karab, Bayadaya, Kaya, Ata, Aitha, or Aith, Salaki, Aith, Haragal, Dayak, verse 30. Wata Amar, Ha'ata, one, Al, Bala'aim, Halawa'ah, Anakaya, Wak, Ashar, Rakah, Slaki, Rakabath, Aliyah, Ma'ai, Wadak, Ith, Hayawam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Ha, Hasakan, Hasaka, Hasakan, Hasakan, the Ya, La'ai, La'ai, Shawa, Lak, Ka, Waya Amar, La'a. All right. We'll stop right there and get it into English. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 21. All right. In the Bastard's Tall. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the prince of Moab. And God's anger was kindled against he. Slacking. My bad. And God's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside without the way. Turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. All right. 25. But the angels of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyard, a wall a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. Verse 25. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself onto the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. All right, so he pretty much trying to get the ass to keep straight. All right, because the ass seen the angel of the Lord, so that's why the ass kept going all different types of ways, because the damn donkey was afraid. That's what he's talking about. All right. All right. Verse 26. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow in a narrow place where was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. Verse 27. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. Verse 28. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass and said, and she said unto Balaam, what have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? Verse 29. And Balaam said unto the ass, because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. Verse 30. And the ass said unto Balaam, I am not thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden, even since I was thine unto this day. Was I ever wont to do so unto thee, Salaki? And he said, nay. All right. So we're going to pick it back up at 31. And we're going to go ahead and finish it on out. All right. Pick it back up at 31. If I can see. All right. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 31. All right. All right. Wayah, Wayagal, Yahweh, Ath, Ayanayah, Bala'aim, Wayara'ah, Ath, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Natazab, Bada Wakar, Wakarabwa, Wakarabwa, Shalapa, Bayadawa, Wayaquad, Wayashata, Kawa, La'apanya, La'apanyawa, Salaki, verse 32. Waya Amar, Al Yawa, Salaki, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Al, Ma, Hakayah, Ath, Athanak, Zah, Shalom, Shalom, Salaki, Shalom. Regalium, Hana, Anakaya, Yataza'ah, the Yah, Lasha, Salaki, Lashatan, Kaya, Yarat, Yarata, Hadarak, Lana, Gadaya, verse 33. Wathara, Anaya, Ha'atawan, Wathak, Slaki, Wathat, Lapanya, Zah, Shalash, Regalium, Awalayam, Natata, Mapanya, Kaya, Ith, Gum, Athaka, the Ka, the Bar, Salaki, Tharagal, the Ya, Wa'awath, Wa'tha, Salaki, Hakaya, Yathaya, verse 34. Waya Amar, Bala'aim, Al, Mala'ak, Yahweh. My bad, y'all. Yahweh. Kata'ah, the Yah. Kaya, La'ah. Yada'ai, the Yah. Kaya, Atha. Natazah. Lakora, Athaya. Badarak. Wa'ith. Aim. Rai. Ba'aya. It's like a Ba'ayan. Yak. Asha Waba, Laya, verse 35. Waya Amar, Bala'ak, Yahweh, Al, Bala'aim, Lak, Ain, Ha'ana, Shayam, Wa'a, Pasa, Ath, Hadabar, Ashar, Adabar, Alayak, Athawa, the bar, Thunderbar, it's like it, Thunderbar, Wayalak, Bala'ain, Ain, Shariah, Balak, verse 36, Wayashamai, Balak, Kaya, Ba'a, Bala'ain, Bayataza'ah, Lakara, Athawa, Al, Ayar, Bawa'ab, Amar, Asalaki, Ashar, Al, Gabawal, Arana, Salaki, Aranan, Ashar, Bakurazazar, Salaki, Bakwa Tazar, Hagabar, Wall, 37, Waya Amar, Balak, Al, Bala'aim, Hala'ah, Shalak, Shalakathaya, Alayak, Lakara'ah, Lak, Lama, La'ah, Halakath, Alayah, Ha'amah, Nam, La'ah, Awayak, Slaki, Awakal, Ka, Badak, Waya Amar, Bala'aim, Al, Balak, Hana, Slaki, Hana, Ba'athia, Aliyak, Alta, Aitha, Hayakal, Hawakal, Dabar. All right, that was 38. 38. Ba'awama, Hadabar, Ashar, Yashayam, Alahayam, Bapaya, Atawa, Adabar, verse 39, Wayalak, Bala'ain, Ain, Balak, Waya, Ba'awa, Karayath, Katazah, Wath, verse 40, Waya, Zabach, Balak, Bakwar, Wataza'an, Waya Shalak, Labala'ain, Walasha, Rayam, Ashar, Athawa, Wayahaya, it's like it, Wayahaya, Bakwar, Wayakwak, Balak, Ath, Bala'ain, Waya Allah, Hawa, Bamawa, Slaki, Bamawath, Baal, Waya Ra'ah, Masham, Quatazar, and Ha'ain. All right. All right. So we're going to pick back up in verse 31. All right. In the English. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 22 and verse 31. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hence thou smitten thy ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withside thee, because thy way is perverse before me. Verse 33, and the ass saw me and turned from me these three times, unless she had turned from me, surely now also I have slain thee and saved her life. All right, so that's what was going on. That's the reason why the ass was going back and forth, because Balaam didn't see the angel of the Lord with his sword drawn, but the ass saw the angel of the Lord. So that's why the angel of the Lord, that's why the ass kept going side to side. It didn't want to go straight because it seen the angel of the Lord standing in the way. All right. And then when the angel of the Lord appeared to Balaam, then he understood what was going on. He fell flat on his face, and bowed down. And the angel of the Lord told him the reason why his ass was doing that. Why he was, smiting the ass, hitting the ass that many times. This the reason why your animal was doing that. All right. Let me see. Well, all right. Verse 34. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me, because he don't suppose to had went. So that's why he was telling him that, listen, you don't suppose to have went anyways. All right. That's why I've been saying like this whole time, you have to obey the Most High. And the Lord like cause things that happen when you go to the left or you go to the right side instead of going straight. You trying to go around. If you look at that in a not in a literal sense, you'll understand. All right. You have to go exactly where the Lord tell you to go. You have to obey the Lord. You can't do things how you want to do it and thinking that, everything's just going to be all right. You're going to be blessed and highly flavored. Do what the Lord told you to do. All right. All right. So, all right. Now, therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. Verse 35. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the prince of Balak. All right. Verse 36. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto a city of Moab, which is in the border of Arnon, which is the utmost coast. Verse 37. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? And am I not able indeed to promote thee to honor? All right, so he asked him a question. And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word of the Most High putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. Verse 39. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came unto, I don't know that word. I'm gonna try it. It's Kir Joth Hazoth. Huzoth. All right. Verse 40. And Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the prince that were with him. Verse 41. And it came to pass on the morning that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high place of Baal, that thence he meant, so like he might see the utmost part of the people. All right. Woo. All right. So that was the end of that. And we'll pick back up next week. We'll be in the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 1. So that's what we'll pick back up next week. So with that, that's going to conclude the Sabbath service. All right. La Yashala. So with that, I said, I might you. We're going to set up the Lord's Prayer. First in the Hebrew and in the English. Well, Panya Hakodam means turn to face the east. All right. Repeat after me. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakika, Laba'ah, Razazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arazazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Lakam, Yawan, Wasalaklanau, Kawawakninaw, Salak Kawawaknaw, Kasalakinaw, Kawawak Yanaw, Wala'ah, Dabiah now, Manasayawan, Abal, Hawashah now, Mayan, Rod, Kat, it's like Rod, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala'ala, Wapapara, Wa'ai, Walamim, Aman. La'ai, Walamim, Aman, in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, Yahweh, be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. All right, her cup, prayer for power. All right, Yahweh, Mahashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Bashar, Nathaniel, Hakuk, Laura Pa'ar, Kal Makilaki, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakuk, Latahar, Hamatazarian, Hakuk, Lahakoyama, Hamathian, Hakuk, Al Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, the water, Armand. In English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirit, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Ashah, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ala, Yayashan, Shalamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Taza'afka, Adyad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayara, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yasharala, Slaki, Yashamar, Alpnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wabawa'afka, Ma'aita, Wa'ai belong. And in English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thee from going out and thy slacking. The Lord shall preserve thee from going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. Psalms 83. All right, in the Hebrew. Al Slaki. Allahayam. Al Dayamalaka. Al Dashakur. Al Dakarash. Wa Al Dashakwak. Al Kaya. Hana. Al Yabyaka. Yahamam. Yawan. Wamashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ach. Al Ainka. Ya'arayawa. Sawad. Wayatan. Ya'aitazawa. Al Tasapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanaf. Kakidam. Wagalia. Wala'a. Yasakar. Sham Yasharala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa Aitazawa. La. Yakagwa. Alyaka. Warya. Yakarathwa. Ahalya. Adawan. Wayashama'ai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Kabal. Wa'ai. Mawan. Wa'amalak. Palashah, I'm Yashavya, Taza War, Gum Asha War, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labunya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadia, Kasa Yasara'ah, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatangwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'ira, Wakasa Abba, Slaki, Wakasa Abba, Wakasa Ba, Waka Tazalmanai, Cow, Nasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarashwa, Slaki Nas, Nayarashah, Nanawa, Ata, Na'amo, Na'awa, Alaham, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagogala, Kakwas, Lapunya, Wakal, Ka'ash, Double Ira, Ya'ira, Wakala Haba, Talahat, Harim, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasa Wopanyaka, Daba Halam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawam, Wayabashwa, Slaki, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayaabawa, Wayadaiwa, Hayab, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al, Yawan, Al, Cow, Ratazak. In the English, keep not thy silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inheritance of Tyre. Assyrians also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sasir, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perish at the door. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Ze'e. All their princes like Sabbath, and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power in possessions. O my power, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temperance, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Barak, this is blessings in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah, wa Alahayim, wa Meslaki, ma Tasabaya'a, Ma Tazab, Ma Tazab Yika. Amen. Ma Tazab Ya'a, Alawab Yahanna, Ha Alawab Yin, Hasarari, Hakwa Tazab Yayanyu, Ha Khaya Yayayu, Salaki, Hakwa Tazab Yanya, Ha Khaya Yayu, Waha Akwatyin, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Haman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. All right, Psalms make the turn. And that concludes the Sabbath service. Oh.